everyone, it's Monday, and with Monday comes Mythbuster Monday. And so what we do is I ask Doc a question, and basically he tells us whether or not it's true or not.
If I know anything about it.
If you know anything about it. We'll try our best today. So I have a non-COVID related Mythbuster question for you, Doc. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So is it true, Doc, that there's a mysterious illness in India that people are calling a potential new virus?
Is the correct answer to this question yes?
Yes. So
this is something I don't know anything about.
Well, it's new, and I found it on. It was on the Associated Press, and I found it actually on Healthline.
Thank God I went on CNN.
Yeah. So basically, I went through, and oh no, I didn't even print most of the article off. We'll do our best. Basically, there's a mysterious illness. That's
Wait, no. Wait a minute. You said we weren't gonna talk about COVID. You're talking COVID 2.0.
Kind of, but it's not. It's not. Hang on to your shorts, Doc, because it's not as bad as it sounds.
Okay.
Just hang on. Okay, so the deal is health officials and experts say they're baffled by a mysterious illness that's left over 500 people hospitalized and one person dead in southern India. So basically they said the illness was detected in an ancient city. I don't know how to pronounce it. They said people are convulsing without warning. So basically they said it's the symptoms look a lot like epilepsy. So it says symptoms ranging from nausea and anxiety to loss of consciousness. And they said that initially they thought it was contaminated water, but the chief minister's office confirmed that people who don't use municipal water supply have also fallen ill. So anyway, essentially they say that it kind of looks like epilepsy, and they don't know a whole lot about it. So it sounds like you haven't really heard of it either.
No, I haven't heard of it. You know, without running fevers and illness and stuff like that, I mean, it's going to be really hard to say. You know, in a situation like that, my first thought that comes to my mind when you read about it is airborne contaminant, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. That can cause.
Interesting.
Yes, that can cause that. And it was interesting because if you look at the Bible, this is kind of an interesting story. It's a big offshoot, Mythbusters, about how the first sons, you know, when Moses was doing all that stuff, and the first sons died. They actually have a theory how that happened. There was a layer of carbon dioxide, and if you were the firstborn son, you could sleep on the bottom floor of the house. But if you were second-born, third-born, you typically slept on the third story or on the roof. Well, carbon dioxide is a heavy gas, and it settles to the bottom, and so that's what they inhaled, and that's what killed them.
Wow.
So, yeah. And
could be some things like that.
And how would you die? Well, convulsion, seizures, death.
Yeah. Well,
did
any of them
recover from it?
Well, everyone has recovered except one person. And then it did say, so only one person died, and they don't even know if he died from that.
Yeah, sounds like an airborne gaseous agent.
It said his autopsy didn't shed any light on the cause of death.
Sounds like gas to me.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is what I read in the article, because I briefly scanned through it. They said they told everybody not to be alarmed, that it's not a COVID 2.0. They don't believe that at this point anyway.
You know, the other thing could be is cyanide. Because you know India's got a lot of contaminants and pollutants.
Yeah.
Did you know burning PVC pipe, that plastic pipe, or wires in your house, releases a chemical called diisocyanate gas, which is cyanide?
Really?
Yeah, that's why when a lot of people think that conduit that's in metal buildings and stuff is there so the wires won't shock you. That's not it. It's to contain it. If it burns, contain the gas, because the gas is lethal.
I did not know that.
You're breathing cyanide gas. A lot of people don't know that.
Jeez, I had no idea. Well,
and so India, you know, I'm sure it's not the cleanest place on the earth. So it's hard to say.
Yeah.
But I'd be kind of interested in looking at it.
Yeah, I will be too, because it said this
I guess you got to be smart in the printer to print it all off.
I know. Well, you know, the other thing is I was trying not to. Here's what it does. I'm going to just show you guys this, and we can all be frustrated together. It prints this giant chunk here. This is an article I'm trying to print. This is from the Associated Press. And then the next page, it does it again. It prints this giant chunk of white, and then just this tiny bit of an article
I don't think anybody's interested in this.
Yeah, look at that. How lame is that? So basically, my article, I could have printed it all on one page. Whatever, we don't care about that. But what we do care about is...
Why don't you get a hold of Austin Landry? They'll show you how to work that printer.
Hey, every other article I printed was fine. So we'll keep you guys updated, but I guess the good news is Only one person died. They don't know that this individual died because of this.
Yeah.
And if it gets any worse, hey, we were on top of coronavirus last year. We were one of the first people. We were talking about it before anybody was talking about it.
That's right. We were right.
Yeah. I don't know that that's anything to be excited about, but we'll stay on top of it either way. I'll let you guys know.
I remember saying that this is going to be a pandemic.
You did. Because what happened was, when we found out about it, it was just something that had happened in Wuhan. That was it. And then the following week, I think, we heard about the guy who traveled from Wuhan to Washington State. And then that's when you said, ooh, this is done. We're done.
It's over. Game over.
Yeah.
Insert coin.
Nothing to be bragging about, but that's just what happened.
Okay. Well, we didn't bust a myth. This is
we didn't really. So that it just is what it is. We don't really know what it is yet.
I have to start picking the articles.
But we'll find out. Go right ahead. I'd love for you to pick them. All right, everybody. Well,
have a good Monday.
We'll see you tomorrow for Trash Talk Tuesday.